여러분, 안녕하세요. Hello everyone. So today I will show you how to make this delicious and no-bake dessert, blueberry cheesecake. So let's make it with me. Here are the ingredients that we're going to need. For the exact list of the ingredients as well as the measurement, we have that on the next slide. Before we begin for our cheesecake batter, first we're going to prepare the mold by wrapping the bottom tightly with plastic wrap. Next, soak the jelly sheet in ice-cold water. Let it sit there for 10 minutes or until we need it. Using a blender or a food processor, crush the cookies until you get a fine crumbs. Also, don't forget to melt your butter as we're going to use a melted one. For our first mixture, we have our fine cookie crumbs and melted butter. And what we're going to do is just to mix them together until they are well combined. Also, I just want to note that I'm using unsalted butter here, so I added a pinch of salt to my mixture. You don't need to add salt if you will use a salted butter for your recipe. After mixing, your crumbs should look like this. Now we're going to put the crumbs into the mold and press as well as pat it to the bottom and sides of the mold until we get the desired crust shape for the cheesecake. For my cheesecake crust, it will look like this. Now we're going to make the cream cheese mixture. First, using a spatula, soften the cream cheese, then add the condensed milk. Mix them together. And lastly, you will add the lemon juice and mix them until we get a smooth mixture. Before we add the heavy cream to the cream cheese mixture, first we needed to thicken it by adding sugar and whipping them together until we get a thick mixture. Now combine the whipped heavy cream and the cream cheese mixture together. Mix them until you get a smooth batter. Before adding the jelly to the cream cheese cake batter, we need to melt it first in a hot milk and make sure to squeeze and remove the excess water as you add it to the milk. And now let's add the jelly mixture to the cream cheesecake mixture. And don't forget to mix them together until they are well combined. Now we're ready to assemble our blueberry cheesecake. First, spread some berry jam in the bottom of the crumb crust. Then add the cream cheese cake batter. After adding all the butter, flatten the top using a spatula. After that, you're going to rest this cake inside the fridge for 3 to 4 hours before adding the blueberries and before serving. So my cheesecake here has rest inside the fridge for 3 hours, and before I add the blueberries, I'm going to remove it from the mold. Here you can see my beautiful cheesecake. So now let's add our blueberries on the top of our cheesecake. Since I'm using frozen blueberries here, I added some glucose, or you can also add a sugar glaze to have these shiny looking blueberries on the top of your cheesecake. And now we have this delicious and gorgeous dessert, blueberry cheesecake. Please enjoy, and I hope you'll try this recipe as well. Thank you for watching!